been reppin' Painfield. Zeke Marley, Vader Law, been reppin' Painfield. Terror to rock. Zeke Marley, Vader Law, been reppin' Painfield. Zeke Marley, Vader Law, been reppin' From Terror to rock, smooth criminal and gambling spots. Shoot dice to kill time, life handle watch.
YouTube, what's good? It's your guy Hitch. I hope everybody's able to get some time off for the long weekend and enjoy some nice cookout food. I have not done a Yeezy review in a little while, probably a year, if not longer. And it's really because there hasn't been a new Yeezy model to release, but that changes as of today. Back in March, Adidas released the Yeezy 450 in the cloud white colorway, and about 2 weeks ago, they released a second colorway in the dark slate.
I can see, yeah. I heard somebody call Painfield, yeah. I said, what that mean to me? Yeah. They said painful was a terror, yeah. As sharp as a blade, yeah. And if you don't watch out.
In true Yeezy fashion, the design language of this sneaker is super basic. It's made up of essentially two major pieces. The first piece is going to be the dark, sock-like, stretchy, prime knit uppers that most people probably think is finished in black, but that is not the case. Throughout the uppers, the prime knit is actually threaded in brown, and I think that brown does give the sneaker a little bit more color, a little bit of pop to it, especially when you get to the heel area. Wrapping around the heel is a light brown accent.
Double XL bought me new clientele for this dope that I told all bars, no coonery. On the way to away games, Willie playing beats. My dog, that's my great Dane. BJ playing cool. Pamina help me stay sane. Burrito selling snacks. Gummy biz and
the 450s come with some thick black round laces, which honestly they don't really need because the sneaker is made of a sock design. But I think the laces give them a better aesthetic, because if these didn't have laces, they would look that much more weird to me. On the inside of the sneaker, you have your black Ortholite insole, which gives you some comfort, I guess, because without the insole, you're really just going to be walking on your rubber midsole.
Yeah. And if you don't watch out, you might need it. Yeah.
Speaking of that rubber midsole, that is the second main piece that makes up these 450s, and I think most people would also say it's the most eye-catching. To me, they look like some shark teeth or a set of claws that are just grabbing your foot. But at the same time, I do believe that midsole does give the sneaker some kind of structure, as it overtakes the uppers when you move from the midfoot area going back to the heel. And then to finish out the 450s, you have a very, very thin piece of rubber material on the bottom that will make up your outsole, and at the top by your toe you have your Adidas logo.
Zeke Marley, Vader Law, been reppin' Painfield. Zeke Marley, Vader Law, been reppin' From Terror to rock, smooth criminal and gambling spots.
Even though the 450s are extremely minimal and simple, these joints are extremely loud at the same time. They only have two Adidas logos throughout the entire sneaker, and neither are visible when you're actually wearing these. So the average person or someone that knows nothing about sneakers are gonna have no clue what you have on your feet when you're wearing these, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be wondering what the hell they are because they look so different. And for that, I give Kanye credit for trying to be innovative and pushing the envelope, but that doesn't necessarily mean they look good, at least not to me. On a scale of 1 to 5, these are getting a 1.5, and that is it. These are terrible. These have to be one of the only low top sneakers that will not look good with shorts. The retail is $200, and for that amount of money, you can get some Ultra Boosts that will look better. They're also going to be more comfortable. Speaking of comfort, these don't have any form of Adidas cushioning technology. So quick strike, boost, none of that is there. You're just walking on plain rubber. That is it. And from a sizing standpoint, these are going to fit somewhere between true to size and small. I have a wide foot and these are very snug on me, but they're not hard to put on, at least not too difficult because of the stretchy uppers. And if you have a narrow foot, you could be able to get away with true to size, but if you have a wide foot, you may want to go up a half size. This dark slate colorway and the cloud white colorway are the only two colorways to release for the 450 model thus far, and they're both sold out. So if you do want a pair, you're looking at resale. The resale values are going to be somewhere between $80 to $100 over retail, which is not that bad. Or you can hold out. They have a recent colorway that's scheduled to drop in December later this year. But you know what to do. Hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think about them. I'm out.
I said what that mean to me. Yeah, yeah. Is it painful? Was it terror? Yeah, yeah. As sharp as a blade. Yeah, yeah. And if you don't watch out, yeah, yeah. You might need it. Hey.